EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Indianapolis, Indiana, where they fire up the crowd with the striking of the anvil as it's time for football at Lucas Oil Stadium. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Arizona Cardinals and the Indianapolis Colts. With Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico, and this is Spencer Schrader to get things rolling. And off we go from downtown Indy. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So the Cardinals come out, and they are led by their quarterback, Kyler Murray. Man, time flies, Greg. The #1 overall pick in 2019, the 7th year for Murray leading the Birds.
I think we're seeing this so often now in the modern NFL is quarterbacks who can hurt you both improv as a scrambler and also with designed runs coming out of the huddle. So this is a tricky situation. Guys who can run with this kind of speed, you have to be very careful how you pass rush them. You're not just rushing to a spot. It's not just an X behind the center. You got to try to corral him and keep him in the pocket because when he escapes, big plays are to be had. Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second reads, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
There he goes again. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A gain there of 23 yards. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on a big scramble. He's able to pick up the first down and keep the drive alive.
He'll run again. Murray, the former baseball player, knows how to slide. And he does it here after picking up the first down.
18 on the play. First down, Arizona.
The defense is going to have to come up with a plan for this quarterback using his legs, Mike, or it's going to be a long day. They knew coming in he was a threat, but I'm not sure they thought he would be this effective this early.
Now Murray on first down. Out to his right. He'll take off again. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down.
It's a gain of 20.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
Murray's going to fire this one out to Harrison. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
It almost seemed like the defender was getting the play call sent into his helmet, just like the quarterback, because he knew the play before they even snapped the ball, and that play had no shot.
Second down, Murray. He'll step up and run, and he's in. What a drive. Kyler Murray. Touchdown, Cardinals. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Chad Ryland now for the extra point. It's up and through, and the Cardinals will take a 7-0 lead.
Colts, nothing.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. Ashton Doolin now to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Colts offense going to take the field here for the first time. They're led by the former first-round pick out of Duke, quarterback Daniel Jones.
Now, this is the type of quarterbacks that just give defensive coordinators nightmares. They stay up all night thinking, okay, what is the best way to defend him? Do we treat him as a runner? Do we treat him as a passer? And I think that's really where the most stress comes in, Mike, is you want to make sure you don't let him kill you with his legs downfield as a runner, but it's also his ability to extend plays as a passer that really creates a lot of stress on your back-end coverage, and that's where those big plays can come. So it's a big challenge. They know it, and we'll find out early on what the plan is.
That one good for a dozen, and a very quick first down.
Good for a Colts.
And this is something the defense knew they had to contain coming in today, Mike. They worked all week on containing this quarterback, but here we are. Early on in the game, a nice scramble there, good yardage, and he's able to pick up the first down.
On first down, Jones. Open man, that's Alec Pierce. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. 13 yards on that pass play. First down, Indianapolis.
First and 10 at the
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Mac Wilson on the tackle. 1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at their 49-yard line.
They work just shy of midfield on 2nd and 9. Working from the gun, it's Jones. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They get 12 yards on that pass. That's good for a Colts first down.
Another Colts.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
That'll be intercepted. Hit by the rookie out of Ohio State. So they're going to take over now at their own 34-yard line.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ball game. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
Here's the first carry for the Pitt product, James Conner. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. That's Mekhi Blackmon there for the stop.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains, they're nothing fancy, but they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
They go play action for Murray. That's caught downfield by Harrison. It is a big gain for Arizona. It's a gain of 34.
yards. And a Cardinal first down.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Murray. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Jones. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Makes it 3rd and inches.
Third and inches. They'll go with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
36-yard attempt.
Ryland's kick is good. And the Cardinals will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. Anthony Gould now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Colts offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Shotgun now for Jones. This throw right side, pulled in by Pittman. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4. They run on the jet sweep.
So, Mike, this is a great example and a great moment to bring up why it's so important for these offenses to make everything look the same. Formationally, pre-snap movement, because the second that motion looks like a jet motion and he's going to get the ball as opposed to a traditional motion, these defenses are so in tune with all those little differences. They know it's coming and not going to be a lot of gain.
Short one, and it's caught by Warren. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
That's good for a Colts. First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
We are through one. 10-0 is our score. We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment. The Colts with the football to start this second quarter. First and 10, as we are ready to get back underway. Jones now on first down. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That screen goes for 12, and that's a first down.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
Off he goes. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Going over the middle and taken in by Pittman. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On the give, this is Taylor. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the gain to only 1.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They've moved the ball well here, but now face 3rd and 2. That's Pierce in motion. Jones looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Taking, and he will get into the end zone. Daniel Jones. Touchdown, Colts.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Spencer Schrader now on for the extra point. He's got it, and the Colts are on the board. It's 10-7.
Colts 10, Colts 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. To return is Greg Dortch. Whoa. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Cardinals offense and Kyler Murray set to take over once again. And this defense has to be searching for answers right now. It's been his ability to make plays on the ground here in the first half that has really given them fits. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Now they'll pitch it out here. And this will be a short pickup to about the 30. It's tackled there by Quiddy Peck.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's 2nd and 6. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
Third down and 9. On again. This is Connor. A gain of 16 yards. It's an Arizona 1st down.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Arizona.
Typically in a 3rd down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass, but give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
Throwing now, Murray on 1st down. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake. Here's Murray. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. DeForest Buckner. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Murray. He's got his man, complete to Wilson. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success. They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 9. Working out of the gun, Murray. That ball caught. It's Zay Jones. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5
yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They've converted 2 3rd downs already on this drive. And here's 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, it's Murray. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
Pickup and a Cardinal 1st down.
What are you guys doing? What's that? It's like what? Oh,
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field. But they've been highly efficient, and now they get another first down.
And nice work there. Go into a slide and gain about 7.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Second down, they need 3. They'll run out of the gun, and this is coming. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
And with that run, it puts them on the doorstep of the end zone. This has been a really impressive series up into this point, Mike. I mean, so much that anything less than a touchdown kind of feels like a letdown.
Here's a run. Only a yard there. Tackle made at the 5. Here comes 2nd and goal.
Tackle made at the 5-yard line. A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. We'll come back to Indianapolis after this. Another one from the 5. 2nd down and goal. To throw is Murray. That is caught side of the end zone. Zay Jones. Touchdown, Arizona. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Extra point now by Riley. He's got it, and the Cardinals will get out in front, 17-7.
17. Colts 7.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. Here's Gould on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Colts offense ready to get back to work. They find themselves down 17-7 as this drive starts 1st and 10. Gun, it's Jones. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 16 yards on the game. And a quick first down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
Back to throw is Jones. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Jones going to try and throw on third down. And he puts his head down, and he picks up the first down.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Here's 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Jones. He'll step up and run this. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away, picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
Here's Jones. That one complete to Pierce. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
Throwing on first down is Jones. He'll get that one to Taylor, complete.
Mike, I love studying the NFL and just seeing the amount of ways NFL coordinators are able to get their running backs now involved in the passing game. They're kind of chess pieces. They can move them out in the slot. They can put them out wide, of course, out of the backfield. It's a big part of today's modern NFL.
The Colts will signal for their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Spencer Schrader comes on to try the field goal. This will be from 47 yards. The kick is perfect, right down the middle. And the Colts are back within a score. It's now 17-10.
Really impressive way to close out this first half. I mean, you think about it, Mike, they come away with points. They leave virtually no time remaining for their opponent to possess the ball. And on top of that, they get the ball first coming out of the break, so they'll get a chance here to double up points if they can have a good opening possession of the second half.
Final second now of this first half as this one is away. And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
First down throw from Murray. He's going to air this one out for Jones. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula as they come out for the second half. It's about to get underway. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Looks like we have an injured Colt on that play. So as they look at the injured player, will take a timeout. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now Jones. That one over the middle to the tight end. He's got Warren. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick 1st down.
1st and 10.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like you might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Working from the gun, it's Jones. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Darius Robinson getting in for the sack, and that's going to lead to 3rd and very long.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. To throw, it's Jones. He'll dump this off to Taylor, complete, and he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down.
A gain of 12 yards.
Well, if that was a pickup on 1st or 2nd down, you'd be thrilled, but here on 3rd and long, just doesn't quite get enough to pick up the 1st down, and it's going to bring up 4th.
So, on 4th down, the Colts send out Rigoberto Sanchez to punt. Greg Dortch, deep to return. Taken at the 19. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. The Cardinals offense trotting back out for their 1st involvement of this 2nd half. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Murray. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down.
This offense came into this drive hoping to extend their narrow lead, Mike, but instead, after 1st down, they find themselves in 2nd and forever following that big sack right out of the gate.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They go play action for Murray. And it's caught downfield by Harrison. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 25
25 yards, the pickup there. It's good for a Cardinals 1st down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
At the 47-yard line.
From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7. Murray looking to throw. Catch made, right side by Wilson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a pickup of 12. It's an Arizona first down. Give running left. It's Connor. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation. But now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. James Conner, the intended target. And it's going to be 3rd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
13 yards. And a Cardinal first down.
That's just playing quarterback at a really high level, Mike. I mean, once he realizes his initial pre-snap read has changed, he just calmly goes through his progressions against this zone look. He ends up delivering a strike, and they keep the drive alive.
That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
On 3rd down, Murray. He'll try to run for it.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
So, on 4th down, out comes Chad Ryland for the Arizona field goal. This, a 44-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cardinals add on to their lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
So Ryland now, following the made field goal, back out to kick this one away. On the return, it's Doolin. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Colts offense getting set to get back to work. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. Throwing now is Jones. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. Shotgun now for Jones. He takes off.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Colts. First down. 1st and 10 at the
These are the
36-yard
plays that
line.
just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a first down.
On the handoff is Taylor. And he dances away from one defender on his way. Gain of 7.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 3. To throw is Jones. Trying the left side and caught by Pittman. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
That's good.
All right, so anytime
for
you're
a
facing the
Colts.
blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Taylor gets it out of the pistol. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Buda Baker active and making the tackle there.
A 3-yard pickup.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 7. Now, Jones. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. It was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
Throwing is Jones on 3rd down. He'll try and get there on the ground. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set of downs.
That's good for another Colts. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket.
The ball comes out. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. He'll wind up getting enough to pick up the first down. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Here's Jones to throw. Finding the open man, that's Pittman. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and
When you call
5
these double moves, you're going for broke.
16-yard line.
And you're looking to throw this ball over the head of the defense. So give a lot of credit to the defensive backs. Yes, it led to a completion, but this was not the big play the offense intended when the coordinator called that play.
This is caught at the 2. And the Colts are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1.
Yards. That's another Colts 1st down. 1st
And this is
goal
a
at the
tricky
1
part
yard
of the
line.
game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles.
And he will score! Game on! Daniel Jones! Touchdown, Indianapolis. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Schrader now on for the extra point. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the 4th quarter. So they've cut into the lead, now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. Dortch now to return it. Whoa! And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Out comes the Arizona offense. They get ready for their next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Start this drive on the ground, and it's Connor. Trying to find someplace to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. That's Harrison in motion. Now a 2nd down throw from Murray. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page. And when executed...
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Murray. And that is incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
Forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Here's the Indianapolis offense. Now as they get set to take over once more, they'll begin with 1st and 10. Gun, it's Jones. To the left side and taken in by down. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
On play action, it's Jones. And this one is caught by Pierce. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. It's a gain of 20. And it's a gain of 20 on the heels of another big play to begin this drive.
As this game continues to come down to the wire, Mike, it just reminds us, this is where quarterbacks earn their keep. You are judged by how you play in these critical moments. In fourth quarter, down a score, it doesn't get much bigger than this.
Fake the handoff. Now Jones. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
2nd and 10. Jones gonna hang on to it here.
You know, Mike, early in my time in Carolina, we were kind of on the forefront of this NFL zone read revolution. Cam Newton, one of the best to ever do it. I have seen up close and personal, when you run the zone read the right way, it is a nightmare for a defense to defend.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. He's got his man. That's down. That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
That's good for another Colts.
And how about the poise of this quarterback? You find yourself down here late in the fourth quarter, Mike, facing a tough 3rd down. You've got to have it. But you know what? He calls the play, he breaks the huddle, and he's like, you know what, Coach? I got it. That's a big-time throw to now keep this drive alive as they go down looking for that go-ahead touchdown.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
Now Jones throwing on 2nd down. And he'll be lucky to just get some positive yards out of that one. Out of bounds, pickup of 2.
It's 3rd and 7.
3rd and 7. Back to throw is Jones. Now he'll run. And he's into the end zone. Daniel Jones. Touchdown Colts. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
The Trader now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Colts have taken a 4-point advantage.
Cardinals 20.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. The Cards offense ready for this next possession. They'll start from the plus side of midfield, looking to possibly take the lead here. It's 1st and 10. They'll run with Connor. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 15-yard pickup there. It's good for a Cardinals 1st down.
1st down, Arizona.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, It's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looks like he might have gotten there early. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the gun, it's Murray. He'll step up and run, and he's going to slide down with the 1st down inside the 5. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a 1st down.
And this has been a familiar sight all day today for this defense. They have no answer for this quarterback as a runner. That last scramble puts him over 100 yards for the day.
Connor. Try to push forward, but only a yard. Down to the 2.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Connor. And this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
3rd and goal. Murray. Good blocking, and he's in. Tyler Murray. Touchdown, Cardinals. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and the Cardinals go up by 3. It's 27-24.
Colts 24.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. On the return, it's Doolin. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Colts offense and Daniel Jones ready to get going once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
Loss of a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Here comes 2nd down. Working from the gun, it's Jones. Catch made, that's Pittman. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. That one into the hands of Downs. And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem. And that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Now or never, and he's going to go down. The pressure too much. And that should wrap this one up as they have to give it up on downs.
So you roll the dice on offense and you fail. But now you can't give up. Your defense has to go out there and get a stop. You have all 3 timeouts. You have time to get the ball back one more time on offense. So now your defense needs to answer the bell and give your offense one more shot.
Throwing now, Murray on first down. A gain of 18 for number 18. And a first down. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. They'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Well, a touchdown here could be the capper to a victory. It is first and goal. They'll run it here, and it's Connor. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their second, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. Trying to pull his way in. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line. The Colts will signal for their third and final timeout. Talk things over before third down. Out of the pistol, it's Murray. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that third down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this fourth down after failing on third.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
So Ryland now, following the made field goal, back out to kick this one away. On the return, it's Doolin. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Colts offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll do so with first and 10. Throwing Jones. That one complete to Pierce. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. It's a nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick first down.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
Jones now on first down. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Will Johnson.
You know, Mike, what I think is interesting is we had a chance to sit down with this young player this week leading up to today's game, and it kind of felt to both of us that he had a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. He fell to the second round on draft night. In his mind, he thought he was a first rounder. But I'll tell you what, whatever round he was drafted in, if he keeps making plays like this, there's going to be a lot of teams who are going to be kicking themselves for skipping over him on draft night.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a win for the visitors, the Cardinals. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that was the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.